How'd you get stuck in the mud? Quicksand. There, pull.
Are you actually stuck? Yeah.
Hey everybody, we're going to pick some corn today. What the?
Remember how to check? Check for make sure they're nice and fat. Break them off. There's like somewhere down here. This is what we're looking for. We're looking for these nice kind of crispy brown tops here. And then the other thing is you got to feel them. This one over here feels pretty skinny. This one here is really starting to plump up. It is pretty important to make sure you water your corn when you start getting into this stage, because this is where it really helps kind of fatten up that corn. So I wanted to share something with you guys that's popped up here pretty recently on our corn within the last few weeks. See all these brown spots on the leaf? That's a fungus. And if it gets out of control, it can really play some chaos, especially if it happens early on in your corn. There's two big ones that probably every field in the Midwest has, but the real question is making sure you can keep it under control. That's northern corn blight or else anthracnose. I believe what we have going on here is what they call anthracnose. The reason I say that is one is because of the timing, and the plant's very mature right now and this has really started showing up. And then the fact that northern corn blight tends to have brown spots that are more longer and almost oval or canoe-like shape. So I believe we have that. One big thing you can do to really help stay on top of this is make sure you rotate your corn. You know, corn's also a very heavy nitrogen using crop, so let alone that, fighting this fungus is another good reason to make sure you rotate your corn crop. So next year we're going to make sure we change our location. So when selecting corn varieties, we try to stay with somewhere around a 72-day variety. There's a couple of reasons for that. Minnesota's got a short growing season, and also to help minimize our risk of having to battle with corn earworms. Those can come in and do a lot of chaos on your crop. They say here in Minnesota, if you can get your corn out by the end of the first week in August, your chances are greatly reduced, and as time goes on, those odds continue to climb. Think rain's coming?
We're under a flash flood watch.
You might have to take a haul in and come back out. So we're always trying to think it's 52 weeks, 52 weeks in a year. So if we put away 52 bags of corn, that means we eat corn once a week. Here you can see we have several rows of the corn that we cut off the cob. There's 25 bags on each one of these shelves with 2 cups of corn in them. And then we got 4 shelves worth, so we got 100 there. Plus we got all the corn that's still on the cob sitting there. So right now we're roughly looking at eating corn twice a week. We still have only harvested about 1/3 of our corn. So we're going to start moving into canning, and after we do canning, we'll start getting a little bit more creative and doing like corn salsas and finding some different ways to utilize some of that stuff. So if you guys have tips on how you utilize your corn other than just eating it right off the stovetop, I'd love to hear about it. Kind of get the mind flowing here and find some better ways to utilize some of this. Since we got this open now, so you can see our green beans. I think there's 60 frozen bags of beans. You can see some of the chicken up here, some more of the ground chicken down here. So pretty much everything in this freezer is all stuff out of our garden so far. We have a bunch more in the other one as well, but I think the only thing that's from store is the creamer. But at the end of the year, especially after we get pigs going and potentially a deer in the freezer here, this is going to be nice and packed full. So a lot of stuff to get done here before the winter months, and winter is really not that far away. Early goose season starts less than a month from now in Minnesota here, and once hunting seasons start kicking off, temperatures start dropping rather quickly. We got a lot of stuff left to get out of the garden here, and we also have firewood and stuff to get hauled in. So a lot of fun projects. This weekend we're going to end up taking care of the rest of our meat birds, the rainbow rangers that we did this year, and we're actually going to go in with the neighbors. We just found out some of the neighbors are doing some Cornish cross this year, and they asked if we had any interest in going to halvesies on renting a chicken plucker. And we said, yeah, that's pretty much what we have left to do, is the ones that we wanted to pluck. So with that, I'm going to try to work out a deal. Maybe we can trade them a bird for a bird type thing, so we can do a side-by-side comparison. I know a lot of you guys have been asking about that. All the Cornish crosses that we did last year are gone, and even if we did have them, it wouldn't have been a very fair side-by-side comparison, you know, fresh meat versus year-old freezer meat. So hopefully we can share that with you guys if we can work out some sort of deal with them. So anyways, just wanted to share a little bit of our process mindset on selecting corn, getting some of it shoved away into the freezer and into cans and stuff, and how we try to target on how much we set aside. And that's obviously going to vary from person to person. So hope you guys enjoy the video, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.